Hi, and welcome back to The Secret Life of Parkinson's. I'm Jessica Krauser, and I'm joined by Brian Baker.
Hello, Jessica.
Oh, Brian, you gotta think of something new. I gotta, hello.
Howdy.
Hi, say hi, how are you?
Hi, Jess. How are you?
Let's use our voices. We have Parkinson's. We need to be loud.
Okay, Jess. How are you doing? Let's ask some questions of Jessica. How are you today, Jessica?
I'm doing fantastic, and you want to know why I'm loud?
Why?
Because we're talking about the holidays, and at the holidays at my family's house, everyone's loud.
I can imagine that.
You met my family.
Yes, I have met your
We
family.
talk over each other. And
Talk at each other.
Talk at each other. And it's just very loud and stressful. So that's what we're going to talk about is the holidays.
So how is it stressful? How does that affect your Parkinson's?
I come from an Italian, Irish, German, Polish family. And
Italian, Irish, Polish.
All four of my grandparents have different backgrounds. So one was Italian, actually, like from Italy. The other one was German. Another one was Irish. The other one, ancestors were from Poland. So I have lots of great food to choose from.
And alcohol.
And alcohol. But I have a lot of energy to manage. And I actually am doing much better with managing my symptoms around those types of not stressful situations, just high intensity situations.
Right. Well, the holidays do bring on a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm.
We know what stress does to our symptoms.
Yeah. Makes them go crazy.
Yeah. So
how does it make yours, like, what symptoms come out?
I just don't go see anybody. I just stay home.
Do you?
No, I do. My son is older and my family's smaller, so it's not nearly as stressful as it.
Do you travel to go see your parents, though?
I will go, yes.
But you don't stay the night?
Normally not.
Why?
Because I have responsibilities at home with 3 dogs.
You don't bring them with you?
No.
I bring my dogs.
My dogs are huge.
Oh, that's true.
So there's that, and then just the fact that I don't sleep really well when I'm traveling.
Because you're anxious?
Yeah, it's probably more of me. It's more of a mental thing than it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm not gonna sleep well. I'm not gonna do this. You know, whatever.
What did you do when Gabe was a little bit younger? Like, did you guys like not stay the night? Still, like, you still did the same things?
I don't even remember. It's been so long ago.
I know he is of adult age now.
Yes, he is.
But I think the thing that's important, that it sounds like what you do, is you do what's best for you.
Yes, that's.
And you're not doing anything to make others happy.
Yes, I'm probably a little bit selfish in that.
And that's okay.
It is okay.
I mean, I think that that's actually a really good thing to point out is that we have to be selfish every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and you know, you have to worry. Like people were, oh, you know, are they gonna ask me about my surgery? Are they gonna, which I'm fine with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, are they gonna, are my symptoms gonna get worse, or you know, are they gonna treat me like I have, like I'm dying, and like, you know, oh, how are you? Are you feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that type of thing. You know, there's all those things that go through your mind. Are they gonna?
So do you still go through that? Like with your family when you see them?
No,
okay.
not really.
I mean, in the beginning, I know I felt like that's how it was for me
Yeah.
too. But now, because I'm so open about it,
Now they don't care about us.
I know they like, it's like, whatever, you're like another person. But no, it's like, it's nice because then I don't get those questions. And I do every once in a while, but it's more of just like I know that they just want to make sure they're,
Yeah.
I know they know that they're thinking of me, which is
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, because there are times where you're trying to get the turkey on the plate and you're having trouble, and they're, you know, or the, you know, stuff like that. Where
Do you make your own turkey?
No.
Do you buy it? Or are you like a store bought?
No, we usually deep fry one.
Oh, do you?
Well, my Friendsgiving, we deep fry it, and then my parents.
You have Friendsgiving?
Yes.
Oh. Like, when is that? The day before Thanksgiving?
We usually do it the week before, but this year, because the one child is in the Marines, I think we're pushing it back to the first or second week of
Okay.
December until he gets back.
Okay. Well, that's fun. Do you have fun then?
Yeah, we have more fun. We have more fun at Friendsgiving, I think, than we do Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with the family.
I hope your family's not listening.
They're not.
So what about then the rest of the holidays? Like, you know, do you go out shopping?
Yeah,
do
I
you
mean,
things-
it's all the stress. I mean, it's all the triggers that people with Parkinson's, that we don't like crowd usually. We don't like stress. We don't like to argue about who's getting what gift for who, or it's all the things that it's the holidays are all our triggers for me, at least used to be all the triggers. Traveling, driving. Am I gonna be tired when I get there? Am I gonna have to feel like am I gonna drive 2.5 hours and feel like I need to take a nap as soon as I get there? Am I gonna be able to take my medication on time? It's the joys of Parkinson's.
So how do you deal with, you talked about how you deal with like the traveling, either you don't do it or you just do something quick, but all the other things like shopping or crowds do you shop?
No, I don't even shop anymore. Like you said, no, I think it's just taking my time. I'm not doing Black Friday. If you're interested in that, I'd pass on that.
Never been a fan.
No, but it's just a matter of I think picking and choosing what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and then kind of going with the flow with everything else. And having that escape room, like if you go to your parents, having that bedroom where you can go to if you're just exhausted and just need to lay down for a few minutes.
I think everybody just needs to be able to give themselves a pass. And that's what I finally came to the conclusion of. And it's like, I don't feel bad. I'm always the type of person that I feel like I always had to be on. I would, help cook the meals, or I was cooking the meal and like getting everything perfect for the kids. And, everything just had to be right. Now it's, when things are happening or as they're going, it's just, okay.
Because you go to your parents, you don't host, correct?
I go to my my in-laws for Thanksgiving, but I cook everything. Not everything. I cook the turkey and the stuffing there.
Okay.
Only because I love to cook, so it's like my happy time, and I get to watch Friends all day long because they have every Thanksgiving Friends episode, which I love. And then on for Christmas we go up to Youngstown to visit my family. My mom hosts, and then we come back that night because I always wanted to have Christmas Day at home with the kids. So we keep to that tradition, which is nice. And then that way on the Christmas Day and the rest of the days after, like we just get to stay home and relax. Because, growing up, I don't know if that's how you were, but like growing up, my grandparents only lived like a mile away from each other. Like everybody in Youngstown, we were all like literally 2 miles apart, if anything. And we'd go to one house for like a couple hours, and then go to another house for a couple hours, and we go to my aunt's house for like an hour, and then we go back to like somebody else. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so much. It was fun as a kid, but like when I think about that now, and I'm like, I'm actually kind of glad that we live in Columbus and everybody else is in different cities, that like we get to spend the whole entire time with them, and I don't feel like I'm flustered with having to rush.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking back to the 5K for JK walk, and how you spent all day prepping for that, and the weekend for that, and how exhausting it was, and then we all went back to your house after everything is over, and it's like you're like, all right, guys.
That was thanks to my dad. He's like, come on over. I'm like, oh my god.
You're like, I could just look in your face, and you're like, I need to go to bed. Like I need to get up. You guys
I literally checked out for like 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So, and that's the other thing that's okay. Like after the holidays, give yourself some time to unwind. Like I tried as much as I could to go still exercise, but don't give up your routines.
Yeah.
Because the second you give that up, you're like, it's just like taking your medication. Like keep to your routines as much as you can to better your days throughout the holiday season and after.
That's a good way to end this conversation.
That sounds like it might be the last 30 seconds that we're going to come to.
I think so.
In our last 30 seconds, I'll leave you with this. You do you for the holidays. I understand it's a time to be with family and be with friends, but having Parkinson's or having any disease that you're dealing with, give yourself some slack, give yourself some time. Relax, enjoy, just kind of let things go a little bit. It'll be fine. Enjoy the holidays, and thanks for tuning in.